We're live. So we jumped off, and then it said Mahomes had done performance-enhancing drugs, and the Chiefs were going to be pulled from the Super Bowl, and they were going to get the win. And I jumped back on here, and in the meantime, it's not true. It's not true. But I do want to read. I was getting messages from people, and I was really bummed out that I kind of ended early, but we were getting messages from people, and I would like to see some of them. So that's the story, right? Yeah, so that's nonsense.
It doesn't appear to be true.
Okay, he wasn't shooting up during halftime. All right, so let's. We've already signed off, so I doubt anyone's going to jump on. But we were getting lots of comments. I didn't see them, and of course on Rumble we don't have a count like we do it on other services. So here we go. I did bring back some footage. What is going on with my hair? Okay, let's Ralph, put something up. Let's put something up. Okay, this is the real. Oh, hi. This is the real Japanese food. They're telling me I've been eating
authentic.
Very authentic.
Very local.
Japanese Western. Okay.
Yeah. This is very local.
All right. There he is. All right. So these are the people that love you. Okay. So bring it back to me, can you? So that's with the red hair. That's Pastor Mare, and he didn't do anything, and I can't say because I'll get in trouble. But he didn't follow any of the rules, and he fought the government just like some of you have here. By the way, churches that bucked the mandates, their business is up, their attendance is up. Churches that followed the mandates, their business is way down. I got this from my daughters for Christmas. If you're a Peter Gabriel Genesis fan, this is brand new. The Lamb Lies Down in Rochester, and it's two packages, 4 albums total. I will tell you that one side of 8 is unlistenable, but the final side, the musical box, is worth the price of admission. And really, all I've been listening to, I'm obsessed with it. So we're getting some comments. That was the restaurant where the Ultraman crew. Ultraman is right there, and I'm North America's biggest collector. He's coming to town to some festival or something. We'll tell you about it in May, and I'll be there. I'm going to be selling giant robots. I have an 8-foot robot that I have had made with my friend Doc Mack from Galloping Ghost, and it's going to be a showstopper. You come out and meet me. Meet the original Ultraman from 1966 and behold one of these. Secret meeting. Yeah. I think if you saw some of the biometric, well, have you come back in to America from out of America from anywhere else? The biometric reading, they welcomed me. I didn't say anything. I didn't show a passport or anything. I walked in and hello, and it said my name and I'm in. And same thing in Japan. So, yeah, you're not going to need ID. You're not going to need money. Cashless society is their final plan. Of course, total control of the food system. And I don't think if something doesn't happen soon, we're just done. Cafe La Cave in Rosemont, actually in Des Plaines, is going under. Actually, they got a deal they couldn't refuse, an offer they couldn't refuse. $6 million. I shouldn't say that. A lot of money. Guess what's going there? A Cane's chicken. And I said, well, it's okay. And Chips Enough goes, you don't know what you're talking about. Cane's is the best. And I don't think so. All right. Anyway, that restaurant was the commissary for so Godzilla, Toshiro Mifune, The Seven Samurai. I mean, these movies, The Magnificent Seven, everything you've seen from George Lucas, John Milius, Conan, everything was Kurosawa movies. Inspired, and I was at Toho Studios, and then their commissary there that you saw, we just showed the film. That's where they ate every day. And okay, next. Thank you, Jeffro. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so there he is. He's all over Japan. 777. It's Ultraman. This is Kickback Cafe. This is Kazuya, my friend. And I have no idea what he says. Most Japanese people can speak a little bit of English. 2 or 3 words. This guy speaks nothing, and I'm laughing my ass off. I have no idea what he's saying. And they took me to a American restaurant, they thought. And they had big cowboy steaks, and they're playing country western music from the 50s. And they have pictures of John Wayne and Clint Eastwood. And that's what they think of America. And boy, would they be shocked at the degenerate creeps that now, I mean, look at our government. Look who's in our government. So that's what they think of America. Tough guys and steaks. And no, now it's crushed up bugs and liberalism / communism. And the inmates are running the asylum. Wow. Huh? Chicken face. Okay, what else? Let's go. Let's go. My little travelogue here. Oh, we did that one. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, yeah, this is Biden supporters trying to shoot down the balloon. Oh. Oh! Oh! That train derailment, there's a lot more to that story, and we'll be all over it. And the other one is the balloons, which I talked about minutes ago. The balloons, come on. You're not buying the official story of that, are you? Are you buying the official story of Ukraine? I'm with Ukraine. I'm with Ukraine. Oh, really? Yeah. Their borders are sacred, and their airspace is sacred. Yeah. Their borders, their airspace. Oh, and their right to protect themselves. Sacred. We've got to give them guns. Meanwhile, we got monsters all over our streets of Chicago killing people, and they want to disarm the people that legally have protection. Boy, you want to talk about a sexist law? Disarm women against these monsters. Line up, victims. Line up. Okay, roll another one. Let's just get through these and we'll say goodnight. Okay, can you stop it? And what does it mean in English? So the Japanese, put me on here. So the Japanese, and you'll play the video. So the Japanese were saying, why are you so happy? And I went to Disney World, Florida, as a kid, and I'm holding a balloon, holding a balloon, and I'm so happy. It was a Mickey Mouse balloon inside of a balloon. You remember those balloons? You ever see those balloons? A balloon inside a balloon, the mouse ears. And I'm so happy. And I'm looking around, all the parents, and I kind of get it, right? They're all miserable. They spent all their dough on these brats, and I'm on this monorail. I'm thinking, God, this is great. I'm so happy. And everybody's miserable. I thought, I don't know what growing up is. Growing up is just growing old and then you're dying and dying. Don't sound like all that much fun. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm not going to be that. So I have chosen happy. Also, it pisses off the communists and it pisses off the censors that I'm so damn happy. I'm so filled with joy, and I got hope, and I know the last book of the Bible, and I know who wins. Good wins, God wins. Don't let these perverts mess with your mind, because you're going to win. Good is going to win. Stay true. Actually, take care of your family. I got a buddy right now that's got a girlfriend. I said, you're going to give up. He's got little kids, and his girlfriend wants to have kids. She wants to have kids, and he loves her, and and he's going to give up the 90% for the 10%. And I said, wow, so you've got little kids, you're going to destroy them, and you're going to have more kids that you'll leave, because that's what happens. It's a cycle. Man, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, Stan. It ain't easy sticking around. It ain't easy being married. 20 years for me tomorrow. 20 years married tomorrow. It ain't easy. It's easier to be Sam Smith. It's easier. It's easier. Yeah, and what do they say? Get ready to worship, as Sam Smith went out there. Yeah. This is what he looked like today. Sam Smith. Oh God. Okay. What did we? Oh, so I said I choose happy, and every day at the traditional tea ceremony, which was incredible, very ritualistic. There's a different theme. So here is our host telling me what the theme is, and I just said this walking in, that I choose happy, and it's a different theme every single day, 365 days a year, and play it, and see what she says. It's a godly moment, and so play the woman sitting at the tea house when you're there. And what does it mean in English?
English is every day is happy days.
Every day is a happy day. Yes. I'll second that emotion. A tea house here in, and that's what it said in Japanese. So let's go to the next. Let's go to the next video. And if you ever want to go to Japan, I'll have to give you some advice. I know Japan very well, and of course I know. Is that it? I know New Orleans.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and I know New Orleans, and there's a few cities in Chicago I can get you around pretty good as well. So, all right, we jump back on. I thought the Super Bowl was going to be taken from the Chiefs, but it's bread and circus. It's bread and circus. We're on the verge of World War III. Some have said. I'm saying it. We're floating the idea of nuking a country, and you think we wouldn't do that? Well, I give you Japan. Are we the good guys? And then I also remind you of Sun Tzu, The Art of War. If you haven't read The Art of War, real simple, and I've known this about the Chinese for a long time. Get your enemies fighting, and then swoop in. And that's what they're doing. Russia and this and that and all these distractions. Well, we're sending weapons everywhere. Of course, we left how much in Afghanistan. They're building, and they're mapping out their targets, and they're getting ready. And they don't have a view of human life as we do. I have no problem with the Chinese people. I have a real big problem with communists here, there, and everywhere else. So commies are our problem. Godless commies. And this was a country founded on God. So that's the problem. Them, the commies, here, there, and everywhere. And I believe that they're going to go after Taiwan. We have good sources that say that. And you'll see how neutered we are. And they wouldn't have done any of this under, well, you know who. Can't say it. Rightfully can't say it. Very frustrating. But the guy we have in there right now, well, what would you do if you're going to come against America? Wouldn't you do it now? Wouldn't you do it under Biden? Wouldn't you do it while the people are asleep? Yeah, Chiefs, yeah. Drugs. We got legal drugs now. Oh, look at all the pornography. Oh. Sodom and Gomorrah is great. Yeah. I said it all 20, 30 years ago. I prayed it wasn't true. I'm not an I told you so kind of guy, am I? 20 years, married 20 years tomorrow. I love my wife. I love my wife. I love my wife. It's brainwashing. I love my wife. I love my wife. I love my wife. Broadcast on televisions around the world. You remember that? My wedding was broadcast on the Fox News channel. William Shatner was there. Grandpa Munster from the Munsters. The Kinks played. 50-piece black choir. Oh, man. Oh, Barry Williams, Greg Brady came out and sang the first dance. Everybody was there. I wonder how many of those 500 people I even talk to anymore when you can't help them anymore. A few people raising their hands here in the room. Maybe you too. Yeah, and that's the truth. Yeah, it's a big club. Yeah, I'm not invited to Davros. I was invited to be on the Council on Foreign Relations. I was invited to Bohemian Grove. I have been there. But they couldn't manipulate me. Oh, I filmed a 2-hour special for Vice that will air this summer. And I'm doing my interview, and the woman is, and I said, what's with the face? Are you going to text them and tell them to be quiet? Hey, yo! Hey! My kids, they know. No respect. Do you? Vice TV, they did a thing on me, and we're doing I forget what it's called, a Harold Morris thing, Interview-a-tron or something. And I'm looking at the person. So you look in the lens and the person is there. Harold Morris, the great documentarian, developed it. I'm also working on a documentary about Ennio Morricone. But anyway, the subject is me. She's interviewing me. Yeah. Look up what I'm saying. What's with your face? What's with your face? No. Mm-hmm. I've got all the information. I've proven it over and over. It's all there. I told them where to look. My story, the censorship, the truth, which will be revealed on Vice, I believe, unless somebody gets to it, which could very well happen. And the woman called me and said, we can't believe the footage we have and what you said. You are telling the truth. It's true. Yeah. Crank anchors. Jackass. What else? All this stuff. Stolen. Well, we were doing it first. And I went down the list. And I went down the list of ratings. And I went down the list of testing and everything else. But if you don't sell your soul, you can't dance with the devil. And I wouldn't do it. Nor should you. Don't get the mark. You got to buy and sell without. It's not going to be easy. All right? Yeah, all right. Good night.